It's unacceptable for a police officer to put his knee, even for 1 second, on a 14-year-old kid.
2 videos have been circulating online, sparking outrage. 2 Black Montreal teens, 6 officers, the youth on the ground, police with their knees on the teens' necks and faces. The incidents happening in Montreal's Villeray borough on June 10th. An investigation underway, politicians denouncing the incidents, and the lawyer for the teens speaking out.
In one of the videos, you can actually see that my client is actually on a wall, and he's actually waiting for the police officers, and we see what kind of force is being used to put him on the floor, actually cuff him, which is really unnecessary force.
This is 1 year after the death of George Floyd. We thought that that death brought about some changes in the way that police make some intervention based on, in this case, physical force, so especially that kind of intervention technique. But obviously, that's not the case.
Montreal Police report responding to a call over a fight at Georges Vanier High School, violently arresting 2 teens on the spot. In both videos, police officers seen kneeling on the teens' faces and necks for several seconds.
If that was a white person, a white girl of 14 years old, would that kind of force be used in that particular situation to actually arrest them? And the obvious answer for everyone is no.
Montreal Police tell City News that the school asked for assistance from the local station to help control a recent uptick in fights after school. And on June 10th, a call came in about a fight involving about 15 people. On the scene, they arrested 2 teens for carrying weapons, one being a taser. In response to the videos, SPVM says the analysis of the intervention and use of force carried out by the police in this event is currently underway. Following the analysis of the situation, the manager of the Poste de Quartier 31 will take the appropriate follow-up actions as the case may be.
We need to have those body cameras. We've been putting up together, when I was mayor, that pilot project, and it seems that we've been waiting and waiting and waiting. Everybody wants it.
I know that the police officers are using different techniques, and I'm not an expert. I'm not a police officer, but I do have questions about, should we be using those techniques still?
Last August, Montreal adopted a motion calling for an immediate end to the use of intervention techniques that block breathing by police officers, like the one seen in both videos. The motion states that these techniques should only be used by police as a last resort, but many saying that's not nearly enough and are calling for an end to what they say is blatant police brutality, saying there needs to be consequences because it's more than physical scars for those who survive events like these.
The level of trauma is real, it's deep, and it's long-lasting.
We're really not at a point where we can say that things are changing. I'm actually thinking, unfortunately, that things are getting worse right now.
In Montreal, Samsara Rainville, City News.